Hey everyone, Fatal Strike here with day 2 of Project Island of Blood. And right here in front of you I'm showing you my progress. High Elf Lord on Griffon, or High Elf Hero on Griffon, depends what you want to call it. But his name, the model is Althrin, I believe, because they came out with the model Althrin on foot, so I assume this guy's name's Althrin. But anyways, enough of that. The last few days I haven't had much time to paint, but I did get to paint this guy, so I'm happy about that. And as you can see, I painted the helm in silver and bronze. Gonna work up to mithril silver and a shining gold on that. And a bit of his scarf around his clothing around his waist is blue right now, which I think works right now. I know I said I wanted to do orange and purple, but it's looking good the way it is, you know, having the blues and the reds. As you can see, the red cape on his back. And let me just semi-assemble this again for you guys to see. He's not glued because I decided to paint the pieces individually so that I can get the parts I usually miss if I would miss if I glued it together. So I think I'm gonna start doing that with a lot of my models, you know, painting them in pieces so that I can get the spots that are hard to get if I glued them beforehand. So as you can see, I painted the front part in a brown, scorched brown that is, and the back part I actually used a bubonic brown color, and the recesses I put like I'll say the recesses I used snake bite leather for that. And if you're wondering where I got this color scheme, I was searching online and I remembered this guy named By Painted, or this guy painting Griffon, and actually his name is By Painted, so if you want to check it out, BYPAINTED, as obvious as it is, By Painted on YouTube, and he paints a bunch of other stuff, Imperial Griffon, Orc Death Dread, and a bunch of other stuff, and he uses the spray gun a lot to paint. But anyways, that's where I got my color scheme of the body and what I'm using as source material for this guy, or as where I got my ideas from, because I was unsure of how to paint my Griffon, and he gave me a great idea, and it's looking good so far. I'm really liking the bubonic brown kind of color, yellowish color, and you'll see I took most of his color scheme from his Griffon. What I also have to say, if you're gonna use the paints I'm using, scorched brown, and I think it's better if you base coat your Griffon in a white base coat like By Painted does, because it took a lot of coats, well, more coats than having more coats of bubonic brown on this Griffon, more coats of that than having a white base coat, because I painted my foundation paint as Orchid Shade for some reason, because my Skavens were in brown and my High Elves were in that Orchid Shade, because those are only two foundations paints that I have, and I don't really like. I have a spray paint can of white, but I don't use it because I don't have a mask or anything, because the fumes are pretty dangerous. So yeah, one more thing I have to show you before I leave this video, and hopefully next video I have this guy painted up fully for you guys so you can have a completed model. The wings, like By Painted, I painted it in mix of colors, like dual colors. Like I wanted to match his helm, which was silver and bronze, and yeah, as I said, I used bi-painted color scheme, and scorch brown again, and a bleach bone, which was again hard to paint on the Orchid shade foundation paint. I had to do several layers. It looks fine on camera, I think, but if you look closely, there's some green bits sticking out. I had to paint again. I also put like some bleach brown on the scorch brown part to, you know, kind of highlight it, and those will be washed. The whole model will be washed. So look forward to my next video where I'm going to try to, yeah, as I said, I'm going to try to complete the sky. And that's about it. And then I can start on my other models, like my Skaven Warlord and characters and all this other good stuff that I have in store for you guys for the Island of Blood. I mean, most of you probably seen the other models in the Island of Blood already. But I'm going to try to make a different color schemes and do something different with them. So anyways, thanks for watching, and peace, and take care till next video.